Yes, to your question, there's lots of changes happening. And especially at this moment, there's saying to me this, we've heard about, the divine feminine and the balance, the masculine energy, that is rising on the planet because there's more voices being heard. Now, when I talk about divine and masculine energy, feminine and masculine energy, it's really about what's encompassing all of us. It's not just, we're not talking about gender, we're talking about finding that balance now. And it's talking about how having that power to speak up. It's not about, women, I'm going to say women gender, I'm going to genderize it now, but if we look back at over the years and the role that we've played in history, it's changing. Our voices are being heard. If we look at the roles in the workforce, also what we want for our bodies now, our voices are being heard more and more. Not enough, but this year it's going to be more than, well, not more than enough, because I want to say we want to keep rising, but this year is the year that we step up. This is the year that we go, right, this is it. We're not going to tolerate anymore. So it will be more about that real feminine rising and finding that balance with the masculine energy. So it'll be more feminine energy within the leaders that will be leading the world. So it's not just that there'll be, females, the gender, but it's going to be about that feminine energy rising up now to find that balance in individuals as we move forward. Yes, humanity is changing and it has to change. Thank you. Someone just said very loud and clear in my ear. It has to change. It is changing. It needed to have the last 5 years of what has been happening on the planet. It needed for humanity to say, stop, I do not want to tolerate this anymore. It's been a mass waking up on the planet through everything that the planet's been through. So it needs us now as we step into this energy. If you're only here once as you are, then it's like, if you looked back, say for instance, if you was on your deathbed and you look back and you go, what did I achieve or what did I do? Did I come here to do what I wanted to do? And if you say you don't think you have, then you better pull your socks up. And this is not saying this to this individual asked this question, because you're going to feel it even more now. So it's that your voice needs to be heard. You need to be taking a stand. You need to make a move, whether that's in your career, professional side, or in your own personal side. It's about you now stepping up. You've got nothing to lose now. Nothing to lose. By being silent right now is not helping humanity. It's not just your voice being silent. It's about you silencing other individuals' voices too. By individuals stepping up and saying how they feel and they want to create change, it means others will see it be that ripple effect. So the friendships, the family members around you, by you making that change, then they make that change. You owe it to yourself. That's what they just said. So we know that your soul visits planet Earth, and we know that the soul has to visit planet Earth and live in the human being because it's a sensory system. It can feel everything, touch, smells, sound, hearing, all the senses and extra. So it has to be here in this human physical vessel to be feeling it. And at this particular time, the more of you that open up to your intuition, work with your six senses, what will happen is it's changing the energy on the planet and it's helping other individuals around you. And I'm sure, asking this group in front of me and asking others who are going to see this later on, that if you were to look at the people that you know now and compared to who you used to know, there is a big shift. It's going to feel uncomfortable being around those individuals that do not think and feel similar to yourself. So if you're fearful and you hold back and you're not developing yourself, you will find you're in the same group of individuals around you constantly, and it may begin to feel uncomfortable. You will find friends will drop away, family members may not understand you. It's because you're stepping into those shoes of who you're meant to be. So yes, humanity is changing. We're heading in the right direction. But there will also still feels like there will be a sense of fear at some point. There is that sort of, I can feel like a shock ready to come. So this is the next couple of months. So whether that is leadership changing or whether there's sort of wars breaking up, there is always going to be wars between humans. There's always going to be wars because the conflict of, mindset and stuff. But it just feels there's going to be a little bit of a shock, like a ripple effect. Because I can feel it in the future and it's rippling back even now. But it will make us all stand up and go, no, we want to have change. We can't cope with this anymore. I'm not going to take it. But the more the energy shifts as the feminine uprising, and again, it's not to genderize it, but it's the feminine energy in men as well, then there's a big shift that's coming. and it changes. Hopefully it answers your question. It's just us all individually connecting to our higher self, which is connected to source energy, connected to the universe energy, and when we change, the energy shifts too. Okay.